Hey, what's up, banding folks? Today we are taking a listen to the new song from Single Wound featuring Tommy from Rust. Their new song is called Drop the Knife. We're going to check it out for the first time. Me and Phil have, neither of us have checked this out. Correct? Confirming, we're not liars. Neither of us have listened to this song.
Confirmed. I think I was scrolling on Instagram and I the video popped up and I quickly just scrolled by. I was like, no, I can't hear this shit. I gotta save this for the reaction. Of course, we're familiar with Single Wound. Cole's been on the show. Tommy's been on the show. These are classic Ontario staples of the current scene right now. I'm very excited. Let's get into it.
Yeah, let's check this out. Okay. They've had a massive upgrade in production quality to start off with. My goodness. I think that's like one of the heavier things I've ever actually heard them do.
Yeah, especially those deeps that I heard him do in the middle of there. This is giving me early, let's say the second record of Architects, like big, like
okay.
There was some techie vibes. I know Architects was very technical. Maybe not getting that, but the aggressiveness of the stop and goes. I don't know. I love this band because they know what they are. I think I said that when we were talking about them last time. They are the metalcore band. They lean into it, and yet I can appreciate that. What would you think about that?
Yeah, I'm getting like Malice, Anchor era, Misery Signals vibes from that. Obviously, once you hear the wee.
Cool.
Yeah, let's hop back in.
Just watch me pick up the pieces. Arms like anchors on the floor. I don't know I can just give up. Now I'm fighting behind the door. I've rolled the dice too many times to snake eyes. Now I'm wasting my mind. Blade me slide by the dagger. Freeze my skin till it shatters.
Oh, we see Tommy coming into frame. Oh my god. Yeah, no, this song's pummeling. This is really, really good. It's giving me, I think I'm totally right about the Misery Signals vibe.
I'm getting like Dead and Divine vibes too. Like this is great. I love it.
I think we're talking about the same set of notes in there. That like those like super high like the and then dropping it quickly and going back into it. I love those types of riffs, and yeah. They're nailing it here.
Drop the knife aside. I'm fearing for so long now. I won't hold myself back anymore. It's time for a change. Darkness out whispers for me. Enough is enough, and I'm ready to move forward.
What a sick shot.
Yeah, that was really cool.
What a say. Hey guys. Really good stuff. This is a good day for music. I'm liking this. This is an awesome track. Shout out Tommy. Shout out Single Wound. This is crazy. Anything to add to that?
When a guest vocal, there's something special when a back and forth kind of happens, because I've been in these settings before where you come into a guest vocal setting. I've done them for other bands. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they go, here, I want you to do these set of lyrics. Sometimes it's like, write your own. But in this case, you can tell, I feel like they sat down together and said, like, how can we make this kind of like a duet instead of just like Tommy just showing up, doing his thing and leaving. They were playing the back and forth, I love when a guest, like, it reminds me of when George Pettit from Alexis on Fire shows up in Pneumonia Hawk and Cancer Bats, where they do like, oh, right, and they do kind of do the back and forth. I love when that aspect of a guest vocal appearance happens because it's more songful.
It feels like they had Tommy in mind when they were writing the part itself, which is Again, I think guest vocals in, maybe it can be harder to tell the more aggressive the genre gets, but I feel like a guest vocal, if there's no chemistry between the vocals, then that back and forth type of thing that they just did there would basically be impossible. It would sound very weird. And there's a really good chemistry between the two going back and forth like that. Yeah, man. And that, man, again, just to get back to that shot of just them looking into the camera, like, I know if I was filming that myself, I'd feel so corny, but it actually, they nailed it. It's such a sick shot. I love that. I love these dudes. This is awesome.
Yeah. I was getting Kingdom vibes, especially when he did those cleans. I was like, oh man, this reminds me of the band Kingdoms. Did you ever listen to that band?
Oh yeah, of course. Kingdoms was an absolutely incredible band. This is mixed and mastered really, really well. Video is cool, and yeah, I mean this those cleans were really cool. Yeah, I really don't know what else to say. This is just a cool track. It doesn't sound like just a pile of riffs. It feels like a lot of thought went into these transitions and the musicianship behind it.
I agree. I like how it ended. I like they played the riff slower and heavier, and I love that a band is doing open breakdowns in this era. Like, people for so long wanted to shy away from this kind of stuff because I guess maybe, I mean, there was lots of bands doing breakdowns back when we were listening to music in high school, both you and I, and I'm sure it got oversaturated to the point where, like, you know, bands like Architects needed to reinvent metalcore, but now, you know, metalcore is an umbrella term now. There are so many sauces and flavors of metalcore, and I love when a band can lean into the open breakdowns. Let's just make an open breakdown. Let's just make a heavy breakdown instead of being overthinking it and going like, well, let's throw some riffs into here and there. No. Let's just fucking make this caveman simple metalcore breakdown. And they did it. They fucking nailed it.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I like, it seems like we keep bringing up that a lot of bands are doing that sort of 2000, like 2 to 6 sort of throwback era metalcore, but I think there was such a charm in that type of music because it was so unestablished at the time, and it felt like a bunch of bands sort of all figuring the genre out together, and even on a local level with bands like Murder Thy Maker and A Day and a Death Wish and In These Walls and like all these bands, like it felt like we genuinely witnessed like the birth of this thing that now, you know, did become, you know, by 2012 it was like, oh, you're playing like open string breakdowns on a 6 string, you know what I mean? Like you're supposed to like be playing gent on an 8 string, and like I think it kind of went sort of full circle, and it seems like a lot of people are embracing getting back to just, you know, some classic ass songwriting versus, you know, being like this opportunity for everyone in the band to showcase how technically proficient they are. And to play this tight and concisely is really, really tough. I never want a band to feel bad for playing open notes in a song, because they're so important. Open notes matter so much.
Yep. Yeah, that I couldn't have said it better myself.
I think that's going to do it. Thank you again, guys, for coming along on this reaction with us. Shout out to Single Wound. Shout out to Tommy from Night. Wow. Okay. Shout out Single Wound. Shout out Tommy from Rust. You guys dropped an absolute banger here. I'm really excited to see. I'm assuming Single Wound must have some sort of EP or something in the making at this point.
Cool. So follow the Bandecdotes Instagram at Bandecdotes, BANDECDOTES. That's where we do all our updates and posting clips. Follow us all on the social media. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you aren't already. Give this video a like.
Thank you again, guys, for your time. Thank you for checking this music out with us. And keep dropping music, because we love it.